Welcome to my channel, SteveO the Window Cleaner. Today I'm going to show you how to put together the Xero Pure X2 water purification system. Okay, so this is how the Xero Pure 2X comes. Big box like this, pretty heavy, stapled in, and then opening it. Packaging's really good, all in there tight. Let's get it all taken out here. So most of it's all put together anyways, here from the start. We'll lay it down. It's not gonna stay up steady like this. Just make sure you lay it down at first. I would leave that styrofoam on the top there, just in case. We'll have another box in here, and this is more of the fittings, the wheels, and all that good stuff. I've put together one regular Xero Pure, the first version, which just has one RO, but this version now has 2 ROs. So it's a double RO water purification system. The goal of this purification system is to basically get out 1.5 gallons per minute of output water, of pure water. You should be able to operate 2 poles when using the Xero Pure 2X. We have the wheels, we have all of our connections there. These will be connections from like RO to DI. This will be the back here, a handle, hosing here. These are used to unlock the these canisters for the carbon and the DI. This is your extra DI filter here. The carbon filter comes separate, we'll put that on as well. The housing for it. And then some more tubing as well. You'll also get some 2 RO protects for the winter time to basically protect your RO over the winter. And then just some nuts and bolts, TDS meter, some magic lube. And we'll kind of go through all that stuff. And then you have your Xero Pure operations manual. So first we're going to do the wheel assembly. So for the wheel assembly, we're going to just turn the system over. I'm actually going to do it like that because that puts a little bit of stress here on this, but you could also just remove. This was already kind of loose, and you can loosen this by hand. We'll put that off to the side, just so that when we're putting it over like this, we're not putting any stress on that part. So right here, this is where the wheel is going to go. This is going to go through here. Some stuff out of the bag. There'll be some spacers, a push nut, and the wheels involved with this. So these are the spacers we'll put on here. Those spacers are going to go just on both sides like that. Then we're going to get our wheels. So we'll put the wheel on. I believe it is this way. Just like so. Makes this easier, and make sure like when you push this, it just doesn't hammer out the other side. Just lay this down so that when you hit it with the hammer, it's stopping right here. Hammer it. Couple hits. It's good. I'll flip this back over this way. Now we got the support of the wheels. So next we will put on the pre-filter housing assembly. So that pre-filter is the carbon filter. That looks like this right here. If we open it up, it has the carbon filter inside. These are very inexpensive. You probably want to replace these if you're using it a lot, about every 3 to 4 weeks. You can find them at Home Depot. You can also order them from windowcleaner.com. You find them a lot of places, Walmart, whatever. I actually usually use like a Brita one. Okay, so this is going to go in first, and it's going to go on the bottom 2 bolts, 1 3/4 inch long bolts. So you get 2 different size bolts here. So the shorter ones here are going to be for the carbon. Tighten with a 1/2 inch wrench. You gotta get a 1/2 inch wrench. so we have that on. Next, we're gonna put the handle on. So we're gonna use the longer bolts here. You'll just need the 1/2" wrench again. That's just gonna go up here. So now your unit is extremely portable. So with these, a really important thing that a lot of people do is when after they twist this on, they will go get this and tighten it more. You don't need to do that. This is tightened by hand, not with this. To on-tighten it, you're gonna use this. It comes with some different things on these outputs and inputs. Take all those off. Install blue interconnect hose. That is just going to be on the front of your DI here. Female in onto the male output part here. This will be the final area where your water will actually come out. And then this part, bring it right around the front and twist that into the female part of the DI. That's where your water will be going into the DI. So as you can see with this tubing, what I did is I just connected to where the water is going to come out and where the water is going to come into this tank from the ROs. And I always leave it in front here. So next is your wastewater. So your wastewater tube right down here is just going to twist on that. So when we're actually running the system, this is going to be sitting by itself externally like that. You'll see your wastewater coming out. A lot of people have questions about that. They think it's leaking or something like that. That's a very normal part about it. So to connect your carbon, which is where the water is going to be going in first, to your ROs, is where this black tube comes in. It's just a push fit right there. Once you push it in, it won't come out. And then that will go into here. And it's supposed to be kind of a harder tube. And once it's in, it won't come out. It's all good to go. From there for the system to be portable, I always put it up in here. I also attach like a quick release for this, so it's just a little bit quicker to connect at jobs. And then this is the tubing. This is the extra hose that comes with it. Don't use this hose from the spigot from your water source to hook up into here. This is strictly meant for when you fully connect it and are using the full system. This blue tube right here on the male end of the DI, this you'll bring around here and connect to your RO output. Put that down. Now your RO water will be coming through here, out here. And I always use this style of hose to twist on here. And then you'll add your connection to use for your water fed pole hose to go from here. And that's all put together. That's it. That's the easy steps to do it. Remember just to keep all this extra stuff with you all the time in case you have ever any issues. The magic lube you're always going to use on the DI filter here. It's going to have this rubber guard. Every single time you replace this, the DI resin, you want to put the magic lube on there. So that's just an important part to keep everything working well. Remember to replace your carbon filters every 3 to 4 weeks with heavy use. But now you have a double RO Xero Pure. You're going to be able to produce more water. Your water is going to stay pure longer. And it's getting windy. Alrighty. So that's it as far as putting your Xero Pure 2X together. Have a good day.